Are you on the fence about getting a Boston Terrier? Or maybe you've already got one and just want to confirm what you already know? These dogs are one of a kind. Here are 20 reasons you're going to fall in love with Boston Terriers. Let's kick things off with one of their most lovable qualities. Coming in at number 20, Boston Terriers stay playful well into adulthood. Even as they age, they keep that spark of energy, zooming through the house, chasing toys, or doing their famous spin moves in the yard. My Boston Bella kept up her little nighttime Zoomies routine for years, and even when she mellowed out a bit with age, that playful spirit never fully faded. If you want a dog that stays young at heart, this is your breed. Next up, Boston Terriers love their people. If you want a dog that matches your mood and energy, this is it. Want to chill on the couch all afternoon? They're in. Want to go for a walk or hit the trails? They're ready. They just want to be by your side. It's their favorite place to be. You can't forget this trait. Boston Terriers are known for their strong loyalty. When Bella was younger and got into something she wasn't supposed to, like tearing up a napkin, she'd already be looking guilty before we even walked through the door. That's the kind of emotional awareness these dogs have. They don't want to let you down. Their loyalty runs deep. Another reason to love them, Boston Terriers are surprisingly quiet. They're not big barkers, which is rare in the small dog world. They might bark at the delivery driver or when someone comes to the door, but in general, they're not going to yap just because a leaf blew by. That makes them great for apartments or for anyone who appreciates a little peace and quiet. Here's another great one. Boston Terriers don't require expensive grooming. A quick brush, a bath every few weeks, maybe a nail trim, and that's it. You won't be spending hundreds at the groomer or constantly chasing loose hair around your house. Their short coat is easy to care for and doesn't shed as much as many other breeds. Let's talk size. Boston Terriers are small, compact, and incredibly versatile. Whether you live in a studio apartment or on a few acres, they'll thrive. Bella weighed about 23 pounds, big enough to handle a rougher play session with the kids, but small enough to curl up on your lap or sit in a car seat on a road trip. Sliding into the next reason, these dogs are incredibly smart. They pick up on routines fast. Want to teach them tricks? No problem. Housebreaking, usually pretty smooth. They're people pleasers, which makes them easier to train than many other breeds. Now let's talk about one of the most iconic things Bostons do, the Zoomies. If you've never seen it, imagine a little black and white blur tearing through your house in tight circles at lightning speed. They'll pause, stare at you like, "Did you see that?" Then take off again. Zoomies are a real thing, and Bostons are world class at them. It's a joy to watch and always good for a laugh. Here's a fun fact. Boston Terriers are one of the few dog breeds created right here in the United States. They originated in Boston, Massachusetts, and were the first American breed recognized by the American Kennel Club all the way back in 1893. So yes, you could say this dog is patriotic. They've also got the looks. That tuxedo-style black and white coat gives them the nickname the American Gentleman. But of course, we've got our American ladies too. Bella used to rock her little white stripe and proud chest like she owned the room. You're getting personality and style with this breed. Let's talk about another charming quirk. They love to sunbathe. If there's a sunny patch on your floor or a beam of sunlight coming through the window, your Boston will find it and plop right down. Bella was basically our little sundial. We always knew where the light was hitting based on where she was sleeping. Here's something every future Boston owner should know. They love to give kisses, and not just the occasional lick. We're talking full-on affection. When I came back from a jog, Bella thought I was a walking salt block. She'd go for the legs, the face, the hands, whatever was available. It was sweet, but it's something to keep in mind if you're not into doggy kisses. Let's clear something up. Yes, Boston Terriers can be gassy, but here's the good news. It's usually tied to their diet. Once we got Bella on a better quality food and cut out ingredients like corn and certain fillers, the gas decreased a lot. So if you're feeding your Boston the right stuff, you'll dramatically reduce those surprise stink bombs. Still, when they do let one rip while staring you in the eye, you can't help but laugh. Midway through and still loving this breed, then you need to check out the Snort Report. It's our free email newsletter packed with tips, breed facts, stories from other Boston owners, and cool insider stuff you won't find anywhere else. It's made just for Boston lovers like you. The link is in the description below. Go sign up and join the pack. Let's keep it going. Boston Terriers are great with kids. Emily and I had Bella for 8 years before having kids, and when our 3 little ones came along, she made that transition beautifully. She was patient, gentle, and even put up with toddler pokes and hugs without batting an eye. Speaking of family, Boston Terriers tend to live long, healthy lives. The average is around 11 to 15 years, and with good care and regular vet checkups, some go even longer. Bella lived a full life, and I can honestly say every year with her was a blessing. This isn't just a pet, this is a long-term companion through different stages of life. Let's move to a practical benefit. They make fantastic watchdogs. They're not aggressive guard dogs, but they're alert and protective. If someone was at the door, Bella would always let us know. And because they don't bark constantly, when they do bark, it actually means something. One of the most overlooked benefits, they don't have that classic dog smell. If you've ever walked into someone's house and immediately knew they had dogs, you know what I mean? With Boston Terriers, that heavy dog odor isn't really an issue. Bella's coat stayed clean and the house always felt fresh. Another reason to smile, they're downright cute. Big eyes, that smushed little face, expressive ears, and those hilarious facial expressions. Boston Terriers are like walking cartoons. People on the street used to stop just to say hi to Bella. She had that kind of presence. And finally, Boston Terriers are pure joy. Whether it was Bella's snorts, her zoomies, her loyalty, or just the way she curled up next to us at the end of a long day, she made life better. And that's what these dogs do. And as always, life is better with a Boston.